Hey YouTube, what's going on? Surder780 back with another Priority Roleplay video. Exactly 1 year ago today, I asked my community a pretty blunt question. How has Priority Roleplay changed your life? Their answers were the most phenomenal thing that I've ever heard as far as feedback goes in relation to the community. I wanted to share them with you guys and put it public, and that's exactly what I did. They had no idea that what they were saying in that meeting was going to eventually make it on YouTube, where the real answers that they really meant to say without any edits or without anyone trying to waver their opinion, their pure answers went public, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Exactly to the date 1 year later, I asked my community the same question again. Once again, they had no idea that it was going to go on YouTube. I completely covered it up and told them that, I just wanted the recording for the meeting, and somehow they all didn't really catch on that it was the exact year ago from when we made the first behind the scenes of Priority Roleplay. So guys, I'd like to introduce you to a newer group of individuals. Obviously things have changed from a year, but the cool thing about it is the members' responses haven't changed a bit. Take a look.
I'll start. Before this, I never had really any leadership. I mean, I started off here as a recruit, never expecting to be deputy director. It helps me realize hard work gets you to places, and don't back down from a challenge. I mean, look at here, I'm fire chief now, and you look down, I'm trying to help the community out. It's not about me anymore. It's about everybody else, making friends and making everybody else better in what they want to do in life.
Either my way or the highway at one point. Yeah, I've been in, multiple clans and, well, not clans, but communities, and this is the only one that actually you feel a part of. No matter what you do, you're recognized of it. Everyone's welcoming. And the fact that I started out as, a dispatcher that could hardly dispatch to someone who is now in charge of the whole department itself. This is the only community that I feel like that you actually have the ability to move up within the community. I mean, not only am I in charge of, the Liberty County Communications, but I'm also part of the HR, and I've learned a lot from here. I mean, I used to think that when I came in that I knew everything, and if it wasn't what I thought, you were wrong. But since we have a bunch of people from all over the world, you learn a lot of things, how everything is different in different parts of the world. And then on top of that, it's given me, I've matured a lot more, and it's the best community I've ever been in.
Well, to begin with, I'm not exactly the social type, even though as it may seem. I don't have lots of friends, don't associate myself with people at all, and started coming on here, and this is probably one of the best things I do during the day. This is what I look forward to. I go to school to attend, and I look forward to get on here, because you guys are like a family to me, and I appreciate everybody's kindness and respect. And even people can take jokes, and it's a fun time. It's a fun environment, and it's changed me mostly because I don't know. I just feel like I'm more of a social person. I can relate to people better. I figured I would be that one recruit who sits in the corner, talks to himself, and does nothing. Like I said, I did when I first came on here. I was shy, as you could probably, if you remember or whatever. But I talked to nobody, except for maybe Brad, or when someone sparked a conversation, I went and talked. And now look at me, I'm the annoying kid. Just kidding.
I would say the biggest thing that I've probably learned is that not everyone appreciates the same thing other people do. Like my humor. I've offended a few people a couple times, and I had to take a step back and realize that they come from different backgrounds than I do. Not everybody's that hillbilly from Kentucky that thinks everything's funny. So, I don't know, it's just taught me how to be a better person, I guess, and recognize that, not everything is okay. I've tried to be a leader my whole life between explorers and stuff like that. I ranked up through explorers and stuff like that, and I've been looked at as a leader my whole life. And being put in this position has definitely put some stress on me, because it's a lot different than in real life, where you can sit that person down and say, hey, this is what you need to do, and this is why you need to do it. Everybody has their own ideas on here, and they're easier to express over the internet than they are, in real life. So you gotta figure out how to work with people, and I think I've done that, and I think other people have done that as well. I like to see other people grow when I grow too.
I consider myself one of the older guys here, and it's helped me not only follow directives and follow orders that I may not know in real life, and it's helped me outside of priority roleplay as well. I feel like I sometimes have a quick temper with things, and don't always take time to think things over, but since I've been with priority roleplay, I've taken time to step back and kind of try to see other people's views and sides of things, and also situational awareness outside of gaming, just everyday day-to-day life. Maybe something around me happens, or maybe I just want to help out somebody, and it's almost like my training in priority roleplay kicks in, and it's like in real life where I feel kind of a responsibility to help out my fellow friends and coworkers and stuff like that. So being here has taught me how to be patient and be able to communicate well with people.
I came into priority roleplay, and I was, I'm fresh out of college, kind of immature. I mean, you guys noticed. And throughout the time, with my career here in priority roleplay, not to call it a career, but it's changed my life in so many ways that you guys wouldn't really notice. Especially with kind of going out of my comfort zone a lot. I especially see that now while I'm in the academy. But before I joined priority roleplay, I was not, I wouldn't say shy, but I wouldn't volunteer to go up for things right away. I would kind of just stay in the back, kind of listen. But now, every time they ask for a volunteer, I usually raise my hand. I'm kind of always at the front line, if I could say that. I mean, it's helped me so much, kind of just find out what kind of person I am. I mean, I love coming in here, talking to you guys about, we all have similar interests, not only with, law enforcement, fire, etc. But I mean, just anything really. I can come in and just be myself. It's just a different home, and it's kind of relaxing as well. And I mean, I love it. Hey guys, you helped me mature in a lot of ways as well, and that really got me prepared for the academy as well. But it definitely has changed my life.
I haven't been with you guys long. I think I'm just about approaching a month. But one thing that I am giving credit to everyone in the community so far that I've come into contact with is something that I haven't found with any other community that I've found in any of my online experience is, I guess, the open-mindedness and willingness to accept a person for who they are rather than judged by what they've been through. As I'm sure everyone in here knows my situation that I've been through. I used to be a methamphetamine addict, a stripper, and I am homosexual. But instead of everyone, kind of put me off to my side and have nothing to do with me, I greatly appreciate that my differences were put to the side, and still I was brought on as, I wouldn't say team, but into the family of PRP. So That's just one of the main things I'm greatly appreciative of here.
Priority roleplay has kind of enhanced who I am as a person. It made me a lot more sociable than I already am. It's placed me in a leadership position I didn't want to be. But then the good thing about it was that now when I do go to another department, with the experiences that I got from being in priority roleplay, I can now incorporate it to my own people. I will start off hopefully as a sergeant or a corporal at the sheriff's office, depending on what they are trying to hook me up with, and then I will have an idea of how to control people, how to direct people, how to handle situations that need to be handled when it comes down to command structure. And priority roleplay gave me new friends. It gave me, even though I don't see them, and even though they're overseas, they're sometimes only like 100 and something miles away in upstate. I still don't get a chance to see them, but we have a connection. It's like just having a pen pal. I mean, you got friends up here, you conversate, you meet almost on a daily basis, see how everybody's doing, get updated on everybody's lives. One of our people will have trouble with their homework. We sit there and we help them with their homework sometimes, if it's not too complicated. Hell, people have criminal justice questions that I'm lovingly there to help answer, and it's priority roleplay is priority roleplay. I don't think there could be another priority roleplay at all.
Well, I haven't really been put in a leadership role yet, as being in PRP, but it has gave me, you've given me some leadership responsibility, as in giving, what's the word I'm trying to look for? As in entrusting me with the application process with newer members, like or in people that are interested in being members. So it's giving me, I guess you can consider that a leadership role to an extent. That's what I meant by that.
Well, it's definitely made me like more of a accommodating person, I want to say, because I've gone from someone who's been sitting at home and being to the point of as antisocial as you can get it, for any age really. I've been inside for like a week at a time without even having any contact with it, except from like my mom. And to think that this week I got a job, I attend school, and I have friends that I regularly go and hang out with rather. It's kind of mind-blowing, not gonna lie, because it's something that you'd think that, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna join this now, and then it's, playing a game once or twice or however many times it may be a week, to going from somewhere that you actually, you're looking forward to waking up in the morning and getting done with whatever you have, so that you can get home and, actually get on this place and meet the people, because it's an awesome place. And there's people on here that I wouldn't change for people that I met in real life, and there's people here that, truly make your day from something bad to something that's good. There's been days that I've been down and people have helped me out, and there's been other days where people have been down, and we've all come together as a whole, and we're push their issue, whatever it might be, if they're like sick, or if there's something that's bothering them in real life, if it's school or homework or whatever it might be, people get help here, whether it's personally or just advice, because it helps out people either way, because they actually take it to them, because there's people in there that you can trust, and there's people in here that you can go to like they were per se your best friend or whatever it might be, even though it's just a person that you see online and you may not ever get to meet.